Alright, good evening, everybody. So we'll be doing our project today, project 2. Alright, I'll need you to open the. I dropped a file on the group that is called bakery data. So open it on your Excel. So that's what we'll be analyzing today. So as I've said in the previous voice notes, today what we want to analyze here is to know what are the factors that affect the sales at this particular bakery. So our plan for today is to note whether I want to know how does each day affect our sales in this bakery. Could it be that we sell more every Tuesdays, or could it mean that we have more customers every Fridays? So we want to check that. We also want to check for the year. Sorry, for the month rather. I want to check for the months of the year. I want to know, when do we have majority of our sales? Do we have majority of our sales maybe August, September, or we have majority of our sales during January and February? So that one is known as it's called seasonality. Seasonality is when you only have sales at a certain period of time. So for example, now if you are selling if the company you're working for, they are selling probably maybe Christmas light, for example. Christmas light only sell during Christmas. So we want to know the products that these people sell at La Pet Bakery. Is it a seasonal product, a product that only sells during certain seasons, or is it the kind of product that sells all through the season? So that will be analyzing. We'll be checking what are the average number of sales that occurs at each month. So I also want to know, has the company grown over the years? We want to know, has the company grown in revenue over the years, or they have come down? So that will be analyzing the yearly sales of the company. And we also want to know what is the effect of advertisement. So anytime they promote their product on maybe whatever platform they're using, how does it affect their sales? Does it increase their sales or it reduces their sales? So these are the 4 things we'll be analyzing today. So it might take some time, but please stick with us. Alright, let's get to business. So we want to first of all analyze. Sorry about that. So we want to analyze what day of the week, like what's the effect of each day of the week on number of sales that this company generates. So as usual, put your cursor on one of the cells, then you click on insert. Are you with me? Click on insert. Okay, my system is hanging a little. Alright, so you click on insert. Alright, then the next you want to do is click on pivot table. So we've talked about this in our previous project. Use pivot table to analyze. It's also known as slicing and dicing. That's the okay. We'll talk more about that later. So let's open our pivot table. So are you seeing the raw data? Alright, so our table is open. Okay, what's going on? Okay, just give me a minute, please. I think my system has some glitch here. Okay, let me go back again and see if I can get it back. Okay, so click here and click on pivot table, and click on OK. Alright, so we are here. So we want to analyze how does each day of the week affect the number of sales that La Pet Bakery generates. So what you want to do is there's a section of this data where they wrote day of the week. So you see that day of the week, you drag it to the row label. Sorry about that. So you drag it to the row label. Row. Alright, then we'll drag all the products starting from cakes. The stick, we have cakes, pies. Drag pie too. Drag the pies. Drag the cookies. Drag the smoothies. And drag the coffee. So here we are. Now you can see that from this huge chunk of data you were seeing before. Let me go back to data. That's the only huge chunk of data you were seeing before. We have summarized it to this. So now we are able to tell now the number of sales that are occurred each days of the week. So we want to know, is there any particular day whereby we normally have huge amounts of sales compared to other days? So first things first, we want to change this to average. We don't want sum. The number of sum is going to be too high, so we want to change it to average. So click on, okay, sorry, go back a little. So you click on drop down arrow, value field settings, then average. Alright, so we've done that for cake. So do it for all of them. Value field settings, average. Okay. So drop down arrow, value field settings, average. So we do this for all of them. So the reason why we're changing it from sum to average is so that we can easily know what we are doing. If you observe, the sum numbers are very, very high, so we don't want to do something that is very complex. Alright, so I think we are here. So as you can see, if you look at this data now, look here, you see that while they are selling cakes, they sell majority of their cakes on every Friday. You observe every Friday they sell, okay, sorry, the highest number of sales for cake is every Saturday. So on the average they sell more cakes on Saturdays. Now for the pie, which of them have the highest number of sales? So you find that on Fridays Saturday as well. On Saturday they have large number of people that come to buy pie from them every Saturday. Now let's check for cookies. Which of them is higher? So you can see 654. Wow. So you observe that on Saturdays they sell large amount of cookies. Look at smoothies as well. Always on Saturday as well. Same thing with coffee on Saturday. I think the closest to Saturday is also Sunday. So with this data you can safely conclude that majority of the sales of Lapet Bakery occur during the weekend. So because the top 3 number of sales they have here is always on weekends. We have Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's that about that. Thank you.